So tomorrow is a big vote day in Parliament. Boris Johnson's deal is coming to town, and it's crunch time, and the vote's on a knife edge. And as a Remainer, I'm worried about losing the vote, obviously, and it'll be really upsetting, to be honest, if Boris Johnson wins. I've been thinking about this a lot, and there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. But I have come up with a sort of idea that I think I'm going to do, which I have done really. I'm going to sort of bet against myself. Even though I'm a Remainer, I'm going to vote. I'm going to have a bet that Boris Johnson wins the vote, so that at least I win a little bit of money. And make something, a bit better from a bad situation, because you've got to sort of adapt. And I just thought, at least, as opposed to sort of a lose situation, a complete loss, it'd be a sort of lose-win, as I gain, a bit of money, and I can have a kebab. And that's as far as I got, really. I mean, a lot of people say, well, if you believe in Remain, you should vote Remain. But I just thought, if I voted Remain, somehow I'll probably lose completely. So this is something that I do sometimes. I sort of bet against myself, which doesn't sound great, but it does sort of work if you do it properly and responsibly, obviously. I mean, it can get a bit murky if you bet too much money, because obviously you get a conflict of interests, and you can even change your political thinking completely if you bet your house on it, which is something that I won't do. I am a Remainer, and funny enough, in a way, I do think that if I vote, or if I bet against Boris Johnson, but bet in favour of Boris Johnson, I do apologise, it's a good thing, because I lose my bets generally, and I'm doing the Remain cause benefit, so I'm like a real hero to the Remain cause. Cheers.